Hello everyone. My name is Noah James Gonzalez. Friends and families call me Nonong Gonzalez, a name given to me by my grandpa which I like, and a name which established my identity. I invite you, together with my mom Angelia, Grandma Nancy, Tita Gian, and my grandpa Jimmy, to come travel with me as I journey around the world to see the beautiful places, its people and culture, and taste its native delicacies. The Roman baths are a well-preserved thermae in the city of Bath, Somerset, England. A temple was constructed on the site between 60 to 70 CE in the first few decades of Roman Britain. Its presence led to the development of the small Roman urban settlement known as Aquae Sulis around the site. The Roman baths, which were used for public bathing, were used until the end of Roman rule in Britain in the 5th century CE, according to the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. The original baths were in ruins in a century later. The area around the natural springs was redeveloped several times during the early and late Middle Ages. The Roman baths are preserved in four main features: the sacred spring, the Roman temple, the Roman bathhouse, and a museum which holds artefacta from Aquae Sulis. However, all buildings at street level date from the 19th century. It is a major tourist attraction in the United Kingdom, and together with the Grand Pump Room, receives more than 1.3 million visitors annually. Visitors can tour the baths and museum but cannot enter the water. The water, which bubbles up from the ground at Bath, falls as rain on the nearby Mendip Hills. It percolates down through limestone aquifers to a depth of between 2,700 and 4,300 meters, where geothermal energy raises the water temperature to between 69 and 96 degrees centigrade. Under pressure, the heated water rises to the surface along fissures and faults in the limestone. This process is similar to an enhanced geothermal system, which also makes use of the high pressures and temperatures below the Earth's crust. Hot water at temperature of 46 degrees centigrade rises here at a rate of 1,170,000 liters every day from a geological fault. In 1982, a new spa water borehole was sunk providing a clean and safe supply of spa water for drinking and the pump room. But was charged with responsibility for the hot springs in a Roman charter of 1591 granted by Elizabeth I. This duty has now passed to Bath and North-East Somerset Council, who carry out monitoring of pressure, temperature, and flow rates. The thermal waters contain sodium, calcium, chloride, and sulfate ions and high concentration. The Roman baths are no longer used for bathing. In October 1978, a young girl swimming in the restored Roman bath with the bath dolphins, a local swimming club, contracted meningitis and died, leading to the closure of the bath for several years. Tests show Naegleria pauleri, a dangerous amoeba in the water. The newly constructed thermae bath spa nearby and the refurbished cruise bath allow modern bathers to experience the water via a series of more recently drilled boreholes. Archaeological evidence indicates that the site of the baths may have been a center of worship used by Celts. The springs were dedicated to the goddess Solis, whom the Romans identified with Minerva. Geoffrey of Monmouth, in his largely fictional Historia Regum Britanniae, describes how the spring was discovered by the pre-Roman British king Bladud, who built the baths there. Early in the 18th century, Geoffrey's obscure legend was given great prominence as a royal endorsement of the water's qualities, with the embellishment that the spring had cured Bladud and his herd of pigs of leprosy through wallowing in the warm mud. As I pause here, I hope you enjoy our ride. Don't forget to watch my next episode and please hit the red subscribe button below for it means so much for me. Until next time, thank you so much. Special thanks to the Tamparong of London, Jabar, Mary Joy, and Rapi